hate that this is at least the third fucking video I've had to make about being harassed at work.
I'm honestly not sure I even want to film this video. I'm not going to get into too many details, but I was pretty much led on by someone, and someone was playing with my emotions at work. Not even someone, a group of people, and I don't want to let it bother me. One, I know that at least one of them involved knew I had autism, because I said it plainly right beside them and knew they were listening, which makes it even worse. Two, I know one of the people involved has her boyfriend cheat on her on a regular basis, and she knows it and still is with him for whatever fucking reason. So I know she hates her own life, because I've seen her get upset over it, and I've seen her get upset over him. But does she leave him? No. Accidentally ended the video. Moving on. So, I mean, I threatened them once by saying that my guardian could press charges because they are bullying and harassing someone with a disability, someone who's disabled. Because shit does affect me a lot more than it affects other people, and I did not have an anxiety attack because of what you did. I had an anxiety attack because of something that somebody else said that I thought could actually be a possibility, not because of what you did. You did not get me that far. And because someone would be so low to actually do something like that. The saddest part is that you don't even know that I wrote a note back saying, please don't jump to conclusions. Like, if you had actually seen that one, then you would know that I was not broken by what happened. I was annoyed and disappointed that people are that sad with their lives, but I was not broken by any means. And I did have an anxiety attack because of it, but it's not because of what you did. It's because you did what you did. It's nothing to do with what you actually did. It's the fact that you would actually do something like that to another human being. I mean, I did in my anger, because when something happens to me, I'm not immediately upset in a sad sort of way. I get fucking pissed. Then I get paranoid, then I get upset. But my first instinct is not to be sad, it's to be fucking pissed. And it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that much of a threat. It was the pre-threat before telling you that I could press charges if I want to, but I'm not going to, because I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. Because I know that your lives are sad and pathetic, and that's why you're doing the things that you're doing. And it's really pathetic that these are grown-ass women who are older than me and bigger than me. Who know I have autism. Why the fuck do you... I get it, it's because I'm an easy target, because I'm one of the shortest people there who isn't a fucking boss, and that I have autism. I know I'm smaller than you, and I have emotional and other issues, but it still pisses me off. I've been nothing but nice to these people. I told this woman, one of these women, that her boyfriend gave me his phone number, telling me to call him if I was ever bored and needed a good time. I fucking straight up told you, what the fuck have I done wrong to you? And the rest of the people on that fucking area, I've been nothing but good to. I stayed back in one of my breaks and picked every single one of y'all's numbers. I don't want to fucking hear it. It really sucks when you know you've been nothing but nice to these people and they're just doing this because they're that sad and pathetic. I get I'm an easy target, fine, whatever. But when someone is that nice to you, I don't see why you would pick them. I don't see why you have the capacity to pick them. I'm not a good person by any means, but if someone's nice to me and actually treats me like a fucking good person, then obviously I'm gonna care about you enough to not do something shitty to you. If I was a bitch to you, sure, fine, whatever, I deserve you being a bitch back. But this is way beyond that. And that other woman I've talked about twice before in My Mental Health Is Not a Joke and Possibly the Worst Day Ever, in those 2 vlogs, I found out the complete reason that she hates me is because I'm gay. Her grandson told me that that was the only reason she doesn't like me. And currently she's being nice to me again, so I don't know when that's gonna end. Because it's happened before, and the last time it happened and it ended, I had a panic attack. So, but beyond that, this is only a video to let people know not to let it bother them. Like, I know many other people that would be fucking distraught about something like this. And I admit it, I had a panic attack. Or not a panic attack, I did not have a panic attack. It was not that bad. I had an anxiety attack. I cried about it. Even after I had taken an anxiety pill. And it was a fucked up situation. And it's really fucked up when you know that they know that you have some kind of mental health issue. Whether it is autism, depression, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, any of that shit. ADHD, I don't care what the fuck it is that you have issues. If they know you have issues and they want to be that low and that evil, like, it's one thing to bully somebody, but it's another thing to bully someone who you know is an easy target because of their mental health. That's like fucking kicking somebody's crutch when they twisted their ankle. You know? Like, that's just feeding off the fact that they have an issue and that's why you're picking on them. Like, that's fucked up as hell. These people deserve a lot worse than what I'm not even gonna do anything. Like, I made an idle threat, but I really don't feel like it's even worth it. They are not worth it. I could go through with it, but they're not worth it. You see what I'm getting at? These people are not worth it. It's not worth it for my mom to get upped over it. It's not worth it for any of that. I am happy and fine with the choices I've made in my life, and they're not. And that's what it all comes down to.